Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to yet again another bad business video. In today's bad business video, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I am level 0, prestige 0, and that is because I am currently testing the brand new progression system in bad business. I am not going to sit here and waste any time for you guys, all right? I know you guys came here to see it, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is it, guys. All right, so to access this screen, all you want to do is head over to the progression tab right here, click on it, and you guys can see the brand new UI that will be coming into the game right here. And let's just go through everything that is in this, and then I will cover things that are not in this. Okay, also no face cam today. I just didn't feel like putting on face cam. It's like super dark and super late, so yeah, hopefully that's not that big of a deal, but I think this will be better so you guys can actually get a full grasp of what's going on here. First things first, we're going to cover is the career levels tab. All right, so career levels and contracts, which we'll get into in a bit, are two different things. Basically, in career levels, we're going to hop over here. As you can see, we have all these weapons here that we can unlock. As you can see, a lot of familiar faces in here, dude. We got Insta Heal at 95, the Op at 92. So yeah, that is basically it. This is your career level, all right? So you guys are going to be able to have all these weapons right here, and yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. So with the career levels, you guys can go ahead and level up to, I think it's literally infinite. I think there's literally infinite amount of levels that you could get to, which is super awesome. And anyone who is prestige 5 level 60, you guys are automatically going to be, I want to say, level 300. For any information that I may or may not get wrong, someone can correct me in the comment section. Most likely going to be Ethan himself. He'll probably yell at me if I get something wrong, but you know what I mean? But it's okay. All right, so that is all the career level stuff. All right, so the guns, in terms of what guns you have here, you guys can go ahead and just look at this and pause the video to see what guns are going to be placed where. Keep in mind, this is not even PTR. This is like an alpha build of this, okay? Like, I got early access alongside a couple other content creators. You can see, you can probably see a couple names in here that you know. But yeah, so there's going to be some other people uploading basically the same video, because this is like the most hyped thing to come to bad business. Like I said, feel free to pause the video to see what guns are where if you really care about it. Keep in mind, like I said, this is very early work in progress build, so a lot of this is subject to change and there might be some things getting added. So let's go ahead and talk about the contract system now. So as of right now in this alpha build, we have 4 different contracts. Okay, we have contract 0, we have contract 0, contract 1, contract 2, and contract 3. I am pretty sure these are going to have like different names and different icons for them, but I will show you guys how this works. So the first one we're going to have to activate is contract 0, and I will go ahead and show you guys what is in contract 0. So once you go over to the contract and you select the contract you want, you can go over here onto this screen and select this button up here, and you guys can take a look at what is inside these contracts. So it has a bunch of different cosmetics that you can want, or that you may want. It also has some weapons and utility. Like this has the UMP, the flashbang in it, the G36. You know, there's like a bunch of different things in here. It's looking mighty fine. Hey, yo, wait, DSR 50? Hey, wait, hold on. I'm assuming it's because it's the alpha build that some of these guns are named back to what they used to be named. I'm gonna ask Ethan right now. All right, cool. That's just placeholder. Okay, just making sure. I wanted to make sure that it was placeholder. So yeah, Ethan did say that it is basically just placeholder. These are all the old names, so keep in mind all the newer names like PBAM 50, it'll be renamed to PBAM 50 when this actually fully releases. So the way the contract system works is basically similar to a prestige. You're going to be able to level up a contract from level 1 all the way to level 50. And you'll be able to gain cosmetics, weapons, all that good jazz within the contracts. Basically, contracts will be the new quote-unquote prestige, okay? So that's basically how it's going to work. Now, we can go ahead and switch from contract 0 over to contract 1 at any time. Yep, just got that confirmed as well. So yeah, you're going to be able to switch contracts, any of these other contracts, okay? So you can go from contract 0, which has, like I said, the UMP and all the way to the DSR 50, or if you want to switch over to contract 1, which is going to have the Model 700, all the way to the Scorpion Evo here. So we'll go through all this stuff. You guys can take a look. Like I said, if you guys want to see what is in here, just go ahead and pause the video and see where things are placed. Are you happy where some things are placed or not? So yeah, just go ahead and pause the video. You guys can go ahead and just see all the things that are placed other places in case you were curious as where some of these things are going to get placed. Now let's go ahead and look at contract number 2. All right, dub number 2. We don't know the name yet. We don't know the name yet. So this has the MG42 and it has the Molly at level 10. Let's keep it going. Let's see what else we're going to have. Ooh, SV98, dude. That's pretty sick. I feel like when it comes to the new player experience in Bad Business, it's very hard to get into this game because of, you know, the sweats, and everyone thinks that, and I say think because I genuinely do believe that the lower level weapons beforehand were always super dominant compared to some of the higher level weapons. But, you know, some people would disagree with me. I mean, that's fine. But I feel like the AK was just insane. And it's probably one of my favorite ARs in the game, to be honest, because of how good it is. But yeah, anyways, that right there is contract number 2. Let's go ahead and look at the final contract, which is number 3. We have the Keltec all the way to the Semtex here. Like I said, feel free to pause. I'm not going to sit here and showcase every single item in this, you know, one by one, because we've all seen these items before. The whole point of this is to help out the new player experience while giving us something to grind whenever they decide to add a new contract, which I'm pretty god dang certain there will be a new contract when this drops. So that's very, very exciting. Something new for us to grind. And yeah, I mean, that's it right there. As you can see, this has the M4A1, and that's it. That is all the contracts we currently have. Something to keep in mind as well, that the career levels, like I said, these weapons will not be in the contract, so you will get these weapons passively while leveling, and the contract ones is just something like it's like a completely different ball game. Okay, think of this as like, I think the best way to look at the contracts is kind of think of it as a battle pass, right? But like it's free. So think as Bad Business is going to add a new contract or a new battle pass, quote unquote, every few months or something. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I'm just saying, like, picture that in your head. Like, they'll add like a new battle pass, and then you'll have to grind from tier 0 all the way to tier 50, and then you can get the new weapons and stuff like that, which is really, really awesome. So we're going to go ahead and spawn in the game. I don't have any of my usual settings on, so I'm gonna apologize now, but I also have some things that I'm going to read in here. So we're gonna read some of the things that are not included in this preview test build. All right, so obviously, like I said, the build is unfinished, and it's not finished yet, but it will be finished at some point. But we're gonna talk about what is to come that isn't in this preview currently. So obviously we're going to have the round end progression screen, which Ethan has already leaked, which has already been leaked. I'll go ahead and flash that on the screen so you guys can go ahead and see what I'm talking about. That right there is the round end progression screen. A main menu progression button that is also to come. We're going to have weapon buying functionality. Basically, that means we're going to be able to buy any gun we want just straight up. Kind of just how it was before, except it's in the contract instead of it just being a level. So a low-key could come out a bit cheaper. I'm not going to lie. We don't know. That would be pretty freaking awesome, though. Also, you guys may have noticed some language in the UI saying prestige. That's also going to be changed. It's just incorrect at the moment because, like I said, they're still porting everything over from the old system over to this new system, so keep that in mind. Obviously, the name for the contracts are also not in. As you guys can see, I mean, we had contract 1, contract 2, or whatever the heck that we had earlier. I'm also going to kill this guy real quick. I kind of want to see what this is like. Hold on, let me reset real quick. I want to see if I get the levels to, like, oh yeah, see, you guys can see this right here. Like, look, it's filling in and it tracks the same amount of XP. Okay. Obviously, it's going to be a little different, right? Because look, this is like 80 out of 100 and this one's 80 out of 500 for the first level, which obviously is going to make more sense for the contracts that cost more XP. I mean, that's pretty freaking obvious, but that's kind of cool. That's how that works, and it still has the same amount of XP, which I mean, I kind of expected it to be, but I mean, hey, I mean, you never know. Oh, my mouse broke on the game, so that's not good. I guess we'll just chill in the menu for now. I think we'll just scroll through some of the career levels and stuff like that while we look at some of this. So obviously, as well as the new contract also isn't added in yet. The new contract will be added in when this update releases, so keep that in mind. And as of right now now this is going to be the ultimate question. Now, it may or may not work, but currently I've been leveling up contract 3. If I swap to contract 1, I should be level 0, okay? That works pretty well. Let me back out completely. Let's switch back to contract 3. It does. Okay, so each contract is going to have different sets of XP and different levels, which means that you can grind a contract to a certain extent. So let's just say I wanted to grind contract 3 until I unlocked, let's say, the katana, okay? Let's say the katana was the weapon I wanted. I don't know why I would want this, but let's just say I wanted this. I can get to level 30, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't really care about the Scorpion or the M4. I don't really care about any of these weapons, so I'm going to swap my contract over to contract 2, and I'm going to want to grind till, let's say, level 20 for the SV98, because I want to snipe right now. So I go grind for that, and I get that, and then I can come back to contract 3 again and grind it out to get the M4, because maybe I just want the M4 now. You know what I mean? So it's always going to keep your progression there, which is really freaking awesome, dude. That's going to be awesome for new players. Not just new players, but us OG bad business players as well. I mean, we're probably going to have everything in these contracts, let's be honest, because there's no way that they're not going to give us all our items back. But I mean, we'll be able to grind out a new contract that will be at launch, which is going to be super, super exciting. I'm gonna just say this, okay? I know I glaze bad business a lot. I really do. But it's for good reason. This game is genuinely one of the best FPS experiences on Roblox, all right? And it's for good reason. Look at this, man. They took such an old, boring system and remade it into something that I feel like helps out the new players, but still feels good. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna feel great, because now I feel like I'm grinding a battle pass. You know how many times I've seen people ask, like, Ethan in streams before, like, through the years, about battle passes in this game? Like, people have wanted battle passes in this game, things that you had to pay for. We're getting it for free. That's awesome, man. I love this. I just want to quickly say, dude, hats off to the entire development team, man. Every single one of you just killed it. Like, the UI in this is just so phenomenal. Like, of course it looks like a battle pass for sure, but I just love the way that the weapons are positioned. Like, this looks sick. Like, bro, look at this, bro. Like, this looks fire. Also, real quick, I'm going to be flashing up some images on the screen so you guys can see what weapons we are going to be getting. I will go ahead and list them out for you guys as well, okay? So let's go ahead one by one, list them so you guys can already have a good idea of what weapons we're going to get, okay? Because I know that's basically the main reason why anyone's really hyped, at least for us veteran players. We're hyped to get, what, I think 5 new weapons. Well, technically 7 if you count the other 2, one being an equipment and one being a knife. But, I mean, let's just talk about it. So, we're going to get a brand new assault rifle. It is called the SF70. This is what it looks like on your screen right now. This thing looks like a beast. I am so excited about this. Then we have a new hand cannon coming, which is the Rhino. Dude, I refuse to try and pronounce that. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I'm just dyslexic, but I can't read that. I genuinely cannot read that for some reason. I don't know why. Next up we have is a brand new rifle. Oh my gosh, you rifle enthusiasts are going crazy right now. But it is called the Hawk, dude. Look at the Hawk. This thing is fire. Gas, straight gasoline, bro. This looks like a straight up sniper. I'm so down for that. I'm so excited about it. Like, I actually am, like, really, really excited about it. Then we have another new secondary, which is the SDC pistol. This thing looks pretty freaking cool too. It looks a little wacky with that little, like, back iron sight looking thing in the back. I don't know what's going on over there, but you know what? I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what it's like. It might be a machine pistol. Actually, it probably won't be a machine pistol because it didn't say machine pistol, and the other one said hand cannon. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a regular pistol. I don't know. And next up, we got the Beast, the absolute unit. The thing that I'm most excited for, personally, I mean, for obvious reasons, the AM-20 sniper rifle, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, this thing, I swear, if this thing is the new DSR, I'm gonna go crazy. Everyone's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna love it. If it's broken at launch, yo, please leave it broken. At least in time for me to get some, like, you know, good highlight clips or nothing. I mean, we'll keep that on the hush, though. Next up we have is the tomahawk. The tomahawk's also getting added. Finally, we got a new throwing knife type of equivalent. All right, I've been very excited about tomahawks. I know I've seen a lot of people ask about those as well, so I'm really excited about getting tomahawks. And tomahawk cross maps, dude, that better go crazy. I hope that we can throw the tomahawk farther than we can the throwing knife. I know that makes a throwing knife a little like obsolete, but dude, I just want to be able to get like actual cross maps. That's what I really want. And last but not least, we have is the tack shovel. This is going to be a melee. This looks pretty freaking cool. I'm really excited about it. And oh wait, that is not the last thing actually, because we have the wild card. Okay, whatever this means, it actually just means they don't know exactly what they're doing with it yet. They just know that it's going to be another weapon. So it's to be determined, basically. That's what it's going to be. I'll also flash up this graphic on screen for those of you that haven't seen it, so maybe you can spot a little things that are different. Like we got some skins, new outfits, some more cosmetic stuff, and just you guys definitely will be excited for. I know that this update is gonna bang, bro. This is bad business on a whole different scale. This is bad business too, bro. That's what this is. But okay, thank you all so much for watching. I know this is probably a pretty lengthy video. I hope you guys enjoyed regardless though, and I honestly am very excited. Let me know your thoughts about the progression revamp down below, man. I know that this is one of the most hyped up updates that we've had in a while, so I'm really excited. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I will talk to all you beautiful people on the next one. It's been wild. Peace.